Greetings everyone and welcome back. As you know, I am Professor Durad and I will be guiding you through our new course content. For this week, we are focusing on the demonstrative speaking module. So if you haven't already, go ahead and open our course Canvas page, hit modules and open up the module titled Demonstrative Speaking. Take a look at that overview and I will guide you through what to expect. Okay, you should now be inside the module overview for demonstrative speaking. One thing you'll notice off the top is that this module will cover the next 2 weeks for our course. So keep that in mind when it comes to due dates and replying to your classmates. You'll see different checkpoints throughout the module. So just read all of those details so you don't miss any of the information. I'm going to start by going off what's due for the first week of this module. So let's break those things down in general. And of course, if there's ever any questions, you can message me in Canvas inbox. Okay, so for the first part of the demonstration speech module, you will need to read chapters 5, 8, and 9. Remember, chapters from our course text from Fright to Might are all located in the Canvas module page. So you can just click next after the overview and you'll start to see those chapters. But make sure you read those as they lay out instructions and information that will help you with topic selection as well as organizing and outlining your speech. In addition to the reading, you have 2 discussions to post in. The first one is going to be due this Wednesday. So make sure you're working on that as soon as possible. And that discussion is pretty simple. It's called the Demonstrative Topic Brainstorm. And all you need to do for that is post 3 potential topics that could work for your demonstration speech. What I tell students to typically do is think about their hobbies. If you have a job or some kind of extracurricular activity, if you have a sport that you play, either leisurely or for a competition, if you have any type of skill set. Some people are musicians, some people do makeup and hair, some people are auto mechanics and they know how to do simple car repairs or oil changes. Any of those life skills, as well as any skills that you've developed either at work or for school, can be applicable to a potential topic. And then from there, start to select 3 things that you could do as a demonstration. For instance, if you are someone who likes cooking, maybe there is a simple recipe that you could demonstrate and guide the audience through. Or, like I said earlier, if you were someone who is interested in a sport, maybe there is an aspect of that sport that you can teach the class through your demonstration. Anything really works as long as it's school appropriate. If you ever have a question about whether a topic is appropriate, just message me through the Canvas inbox. So make sure you post your 3 potential topics under that demonstration topic brainstorm, and don't forget to reply to at least 3 of your classmates. Give them your feedback. Let them know which one of their topics might be more interesting for you, and that way we can help each other narrow down and select one topic to move forward for the outlining portion. So your outline draft for this demonstration speech is due by this Friday, the first week of the demonstrative speaking module. Then you're going to receive some more feedback. Once your draft is posted, your classmates as well as myself will give you some comments, some feedback, some constructive ideas to think about in terms of making your outline stronger. You'll be able to see the outline guide and examples in the module itself. So your overall draft should be pretty close to what you're seeing in terms of the outline in the example. But if you need more guidance or if you're unsure about a certain section, of course, message me through the inbox and we'll do our best to clear all that up. Moving into the next section for the demonstrative speaking module. Second week of demonstration speech is really about you practicing, refining, and polishing your demonstration delivery. Some things you want to think about always is your positioning. During this demonstration, you're not required to show us whatever it is you're demonstrating. So for instance, if you were telling us a recipe or demonstrating how to make something or cook something, you don't have to have all the items in front of you, nor do you have to be in the kitchen actually making what you're telling us about. You can simply discuss the steps to us and you can show us props if you would like to help visualize what you want to say. But the most important thing is that you are confidently and clearly speaking to us in a well-lit camera space with not too much background noise, and that you are following the organization laid out in your outline. Of course, this is not a word-for-word memorized speech, so the things you tell us do not have to exactly mimic what's written on your outline, but it should follow that structure, starting with the introduction, and all those key parts that are listed in the example should also be in your outline in your speech, as well as the body and the conclusion. So pay close attention to all those details, and as you're building your own outline, make sure that you are matching those general sections so you don't miss out any key information. Finally, for this module, you are going to post your demonstration video. Our demonstration videos are due by October 10th. So that's the following Friday if you are taking this class in fall of 2025. And you just want to think about how to make sure you feel the most confident with your delivery. So practice as much as you can. Use the vocal warm-ups that are listed in the module to help you work on articulation, diction. Make sure that when you are speaking, even if you're using a headset or some type of a microphone, you want to make sure that your volume is clear and that we can hear all of the energy or any emotion behind what you're saying in your voice. Really try to sell us on whatever it is you're demonstrating, and that'll make the video that much more engaging. All right, everyone. Don't forget to post those assignments as they are listed in the module breakdown. Don't forget, after your video submission next week, you also want to reply to at least 3 classmates' videos to give us that feedback and that back and forth between classmates. We want to continue that because you all have been doing a great job so far. And the last little bit I will remind you all is that there is feedback from your previous speeches from me in your comments where you receive the grade for all of your assignments. So check that feedback. There might be things there that you want to apply in terms of your delivery practice for the demonstration speech. So we're always trying to build up our skill set. So make sure you're looking at those comments.